Hello beautiful souls and welcome. How are you all doing? My name's Ashley and welcome to my channel. I've been called today to do a activation on the collective, on you as a group of beautiful humans. We are going to be working with the pyramids energies and really just activating, stimulating, and bringing forth these beautiful divine healing light to each and every one of you that is watching, and just intending that the world feels the presence of these energies as well. You are all so very powerful, and so wherever you are in the world, as you receive these codes and these energy healings, it literally comes down into your body and then is able to spread all the way out and around where you live and all the way out. I mean, we are really powerful when we are living in our purpose and living in our, as that divine light. So, here we go. So if you want to go ahead and just take a couple of deep breaths and just breathe and just be. I'm going to start and put my attention onto your crown and your pineal gland, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. This energy is going to flow down your legs and out the soles of your feet. And just take your energy and flow it down deep into the earth. And as you flow it down deep into the earth, just feel the earth around you, surrounding you, loving you, holding you, preparing you for this sacred healing. And just imagine your energy cords going further and further and deeper down into the earth until you come upon this beautiful golden and silver sphere of energy. It looks like a huge yin-yang energy. And as you see this beautiful sphere of energy, go ahead and wrap your cord around her 3 times. And as you wrap it around that energy 3 times, go ahead and plug into that sacred energy. And as you plug into that energy, it's going to begin to come back up through your cord and coming back up through all of the layers of the earth and coming back up into the soles of your feet and into your ankles and your calves, your knees and your thighs, your root and your sacral, solar plexus and your hearts, your throats and your pineal gland, and into your crown. We're going to begin to just expand the chakra system. And just take a big deep breath and breathe in all that has been bothering you. And then blow it all the way out, releasing it upwards towards the universe. And let us begin. Alaikuati isinamayati ilakayati isinai, layalakuati isinamayati isinamaya, la yalakuati isinai, alakuati isinamayati isinamai, kwalayati isinamai, alakayati isinai, ilakuati isinai, tinamalai adi isinamo, kuati isinamai, shirkurai, lakinamo adai. Kalai di isinamo, tuya yalakia di isinamo, di alakua de isinamoy, de isinai, alakuya di isinamo adai. Kulai di isinamai, de isinai, lakinamo adai, shitapuya de isinai, lakaya de isinamoy, la iya di isinamo, kuya di isinamai, shinamoy, la yalakuya de isinai, kalabaya de isinamai, oya de isinai. Just begin to feel this beautiful golden energy coming down into your crown, like this slow moving honey coming down into your crown. Dalay oyate isinay, kora yalakuya di isinamay, lakinamo aday, shitaboyate isinamay, koyate isinay, coming down, going right over your brain, soothing your brain, activating your brain. Olaya te isinay, elokoya te isinimoy, elakinamo aday, shidabole te isinay, olaya elakinamo aday, Kirabai te isinamoy te isinai la goya te isinamoy churukolai te isinai urukodamai elakinamo ade shiraboya te isinai tinamala goya te isinai la elakinamo ade. And as that energy goes down right over your brain, just see it going directly into the pineal gland. Alamoya te isinai churukoya te isinoi la elakinamo te isinamoy. Tirabalai te isinamoy kwe yalakaya te isinamoy tu yala yalakia leila kinamo ade shirabole leila kinamo ade shiraboya te isinamaya kwaya te isinai kunamoya te isinai la yalakaya te isinai kurabaya te isinamoy shinamoy lakia ele kunama ade. Just showing me the image of Jesus and Mary Magdalene here. Like, Mother Mary is kind of hanging out right above us. Showing me her very big, beautiful wings. Today's a big day for the yin and yang energies, the balance of the masculine and feminine energies. It's a beautiful day to be able to meditate and receive. Receive on your own, just lying there and allowing, or sitting there and allowing your mind and your heart to just go up and just receive, or within and just receive what is there for you, what's ready for you. Talay kwayati isini ruyela kayati isinimoy lakinamo aday krayati isinamoy te isinoy la kwayati isinamoy isinamoy la kayati isinamoy delakiyan la ilakinamo aday krayati isinimoy lakinamo aday. I'm going to begin to activate and stimulate the pineal gland. Huete isinimoy te isini rukayati isinimoy te isinamoy shidakwayati isinimoy te isinamoy la kanamay shidamodoy ala ela kayati isinimoy shirabokway te isinamoy shirukway la ila karibe te isinay talakiyanamo aday. Kunama ti isinamoy li te isinay la adi isinukway te isinamoy shirakway te isinay tilalaya pa te isinamay shikoya te isinay liyarukaya te isinamay ila kanama aday, just clearing the mind. Wala yadi ila kwaya te isinamay shinamay la ila kinama aday. Any toxic thoughts, any thoughts of cause that are just going around in circles and circles. Walay kuat tu isinamoy alaya te isinamay te isinakwaya te isinamay sinamalay alikinama aday. We're going to bring this energy and watch that golden energy coming down into your throats right now. Kuat te isinamoy shirabalay te isinamoy alakwaya te isinamay te isinay tirakwaya te isinamoy tirakalay te isinay shirabalay te isini alakinama aday. Watching your throat just expand right now. Kulay tirabalay te isinamoy buya to isinamoy kariyari kalay alakinama aday. Kalay ade elokaya te isinama elakinoma aday sidabolay te isinama elakinoma aday. So show me people's imaginations are really coming online, like where you're able to really create with your mind, like with isinimay elakinoma aday ilamaya te isine elakinoma aday, like really build things in your mind, creating them in your mind. Sometimes we can be on this like trajectory of, you know, just go to work, do this, do that, on autopilot basically, and they're showing me like how so many of you are really beginning to step out of that autopilot and like into creator mode. You know, it's like, oh wait, I can think this, oh wait, I can build that, oh I can do this. It gets to be really fun, and it all starts in your mind. With your thoughts. Kanama body esinamoy di isinay alakoya ti isinamoy alakoya ta asinamoy alakaya ta isinay tinamalay ti isinamay alakudaway ti isinamoy di isinay alakoya ti isinay ulay uya ti isinamoy ala alakoya ti isinay, excuse me, ulakaya ti isinamoy ta asinay di alakoya ti isinamay delakinamo aday. I'm just seeing Jesus and Mother Mary Magdalene just right over here to my left side and just overseeing this. Aphrodite has been here and been around the last few days. So is Zeus. Just very powerful energy surrounding us right now. Very active on the planet right now. Really ready for you to tap into it. You know, whatever you are connected to, whatever you feel connected to, and it could be all of the things. Could be Egypt, Greece, you know, Africa, like all of the different places and spaces where it's like these energies absolutely hold a frequency within them that are very productive. We'll just put it that way. We're going to bring that energy down into the heart now. Begin to expand the heart. See what's going on in the collective's heart. Expanding the heart front and back. They're showing me cherries right now. If any of you are having like any kind of stomach issues, taking like some cherry juice in the morning will absolutely help your digestion. Right now is a great time for you to be stepping up and stepping into all that you are, into creative mode, creator's mode. Like I just said, I think it's very important right now to, in many ways, like put your blinders on to some things that are lowering your frequency and lowering your vibration. The biggest thing right now that's been coming up for the last few weeks is getting yourself in order, getting your home in order, getting your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and universal bodies in order. And that means like really allowing yourself to be fully aligned at the highest peak that you are ready for. Getting your homes in order, getting, you know, it's like I'm just seeing like it's like an energy of like 2024 is going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be a big year. I think it's going to be, there's many things that are going to happen just like in this year. Lots of things that are going to suck and lots of things that are going to be really good, you know, and I think that's just every year, you know, but it's like what side do you want to be on? Where do you want to be at on that, in that next year? You know, it's like sometimes we have to go through tragedies and we have to go through pain and we have to go through suffering in order to get to that place. We have to walk through the darkness in order to get to the light. So wherever you are on your path, if you're walking through that darkness, just keep walking, keep going. Do your best to get your house in order. Do your best to get your mental mind in order. Do your best to get your physical body in order. And that means like taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental mind, you know, getting a therapist, a healer, getting yourself a physical workout every day if you can. You know, eating better foods, like, you know, really waking up to taking care of yourself, not giving your energy and your power to all these other different people and like doctors, putting your life in their hands. It's like you got to start taking this stuff into your hands, taking, you know, have accountability for your own self. You can't depend on a lot of these places outside of yourself to take care of you because nobody knows you like you. So that's what I mean, like getting yourself in order, getting yourself in order, you know, your mind, getting your mind organized, you know, like what am I doing? What am I creating? What am I here to do? Because there's a lot that's failing, you know, right now with the economy the way it is. There's a lot of stuff going on, but, you know, businesses still thrive. They're still, you know, what is it? See a need, meet a need, or whatever it is, you know, and it's like there are ways to thrive when the economy is low. There are ways for you not to, you know, to be desolate. You know, you are a child of the cosmos, you are a child of the universe, you are a child of this earth, and these systems are harsh, to say the least, but you have to remember whose you are, and you're here, and that means you are entitled. I don't mean the a-hole way of entitlement. I mean, like, you're here, you deserve food, you deserve shelter, you deserve money, you deserve, you know, all the basic needs to be met, but you also, in my opinion, have genius in you, and when you start opening and awakening that genius within you, you start to really be able to create a life that you love by building this, or honing in on that, or honing in on your gifts and your abilities. That way you can make money versus, you know, just allowing yourself to stay stuck and stagnant. So I'd encourage you to, you know, do whatever you need to do to keep meditating daily. Sometimes it's a slow process to open the mind, but if you start today, you'll be there quicker than if you start next year. So it's like, just take today and begin. 12-12, it's a perfect day. All of these frequencies are there for you all. Everything that was opened up in Egypt, everything that has been opened up all these years, is all available to you. It's, will you accept it? Will you see it? Will you believe it? Will you allow yourself to step into it and step into all that you are, and really releasing the old story of pain and suffering and woe is me, and I'm poor, and I'm this, and I'm that. And it's like, that may be a reality of yours right now, but you can totally switch that up in your mind. When your mind doesn't know. You know, I used to pick up pennies when I was really, really poor. I thought it was such a gift. I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me today. And I'd pick it up and look up at the sky, like, thank you so much for blessing me and giving me this beautiful money. You know, it's like so silly, but it brought out a vibration in me, a frequency in me that raised my frequency to attract and be able to bring in more money, more opportunity, more things that I wanted, versus seeing the penny and just scoffing at it. I was like, oh, this is probably a dirty penny, but I'm so happy, you know. And I was really poor back then. I didn't have much, and you know, my daughter was like, you are weird, and I was like, yeah, and I'm poor too. So it's like, you know, you do what I needed to do to raise my frequency and raise my vibration. I'm not telling you to go do that. You probably don't have to do that. Your mind is probably more, you know, on a better trajectory than mine was. But at the time, I was doing these little childlike things that put me in a frequency of the universe, God, source, being my protector, my provider, you know, all of the things. And it wasn't like putting it all into that hands. I was in that childlike state of like, I'm covered, I'm safe, I got everything that I need, everything's here, I'm okay, I've got food, I've got home, I've got this, you know, and just getting into that frequency of gratitude, of the littlest things. I mean, the most silliest things, you know, it really does raise the frequency and raise the vibration. I mean, I many of us came here to experience being poor and experience being addicts and experience being alcoholics, and you know, many of us are here at this time to come out of that, come out of addiction, out of alcoholism, out of, you know, whatever addiction it is or whatever pain and suffering you're dealing with. That way we're shifting the frequency and the vibration on this planet. We're figuring out a different way to live versus the generations that just keep coming in and, okay, because your family drinks on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's what the kids are going to grow up and do. Because that's literally what we did. We saw our parents drinking on Fridays, Saturdays, into Sundays, and boom, before I was even old enough to drink, I was out there with them, you know, and then I was going out with my friends, and that's literally just the same cycle that keeps being created throughout generation and generation and generation. And we know that is not the healthiest way to live our lives. You know, there's plenty of other things to do on the weekends besides get wasted, where you could be creating something that could be, you know, helping you to create a business or something. That way you don't have to work Monday through Friday. You don't have to worry about weekend crap. You can literally just set your own pace, set your own schedule, set your own whatever. You don't have to play by the rules that have been given. That's what is being folded down, shut off, the off button. Nobody wants to play that game anymore. Nobody wants to do 9 to 5. It's too tiring. It's not fun. And it literally wears your body out, wears your mind out. Like, 2 days off I'm sorry, that is crazy. Maybe it worked 30 years ago or 40 years ago, or I don't even know how long ago, but maybe it worked back then. But we live in the different times. As you can see on the internet, people are making so much money just from promoting this or doing that. Like, there's so many ways people can make money now where you don't have to live your life like that. We're going to activate and stimulate the solar plexus now. My guides are saying they're coming in now, so Alakua the Isinamai, the Isina, Laquia the Isinamai, Lakaya the Isina, Lakio the Isinamoi, Laquia the Isina, Lakaya the Isinamai, Lakanama Ade, Sinamale, the Isina, Lakinama Ade, Kila the Isinamai, Elakia, Yurakunama Ade, Shudaboya the Isinamai, Lakia the Isinamai, Lakanama Ade. So I received it. I have a few new channels that I work with now that goes up to different temples and realms and worlds, and so we're going to begin to bring in this sacred energy from the Lyrans right now. Sekhmet's coming through. They begin to bring in these codes and bring in this energy into your body right now. Kale ati isanai chirabalai well lia ilakolama de sudukolai di isinamoi ilakai di isinamai di ilakai di isinamai ilakai di isinamoi di la ilakai di isanai Chirabalo Quayati Isinamai, Tela Ilakayati Isana, Ela Kinoma Ade, Kinama, but the Isinamai, Telakia Oi the Isinamai, Chirukolai, the Isanai, Kolai, the Isanai, Tinamale, the Isanai, Alakai, the Isinamai, Dulakai to Isinamai, the Isanai, Chirukolai, the Isanai, Chirabale, the Isanai, Lakinoma Ade, Shirukolai, the Isinamai, Lakinokini, Alakinoma Ade, Shiruboy, the Isanai, Lakaya, the Isanai, Gelama, do Isinamai, Elakia, the Isanai. Hello, it is cinema. Hoshekala, Ilakia, Ayakoi, there is cinema on them. I'm just seeing a long, like almost like a horseshoe of Lyrans, these beautiful, powerful beings, literally kneeling down right now. What the Isanai, Delakia, Yalakai, the Isinimiali, the Kunama Ade, Shudabay, the Isinama, Elakinama Ade. Showing me how many of you are aspects of them. Kolai, the Isanai. As they're kneeling down, I'm seeing something coming out of their crown right now and going into you, into your crown. It's like a frequency, like music notes. It's like a frequency coming in. It's like a blue and purple frequency coming in with some white in there. You can receive or you cannot receive. You'll know who you are, who is ready to receive that. Alukua de cinema de Sanai, Lukaya de cinema, Yelakaya de cinema, de la Yalakaya de cinema, Tirabade de cinema, Alakaya de cinema, Ea de cinema, Tilakaya de Isina, Elakaya de cinema, Ea de Sinai, Tirabalai, de Elakaya, Elakinima Ade, Sidabalai, Elakinima Ade. As I'm seeing, it's the frequencies are going down into your crowns right now, going down all the way out throughout your entire body and energy system. Into every cell of your body. Chirabalai, DSNA, Elakaiti Isne, Lakidama, and they should go at the Isinimi, Lakaiti Shinama, Dela Ele, Lakidaba, the Isidaboete Isini, Alakaitu Ishinamo, Elakanama Ade, Kuraba the Isinama, De Lakaiti Isinama, the SNA, Chirabale, Bede Isine, Lakaiti Isinama, La Uatu Isina, Lakala, Ilakoyati Isinama, La Yelakanama Ade, Kiramiyati Isinama, Lakanama Ade. I'm going to bring in this beautiful scarab energy into your heart right now. I'm Cinemalai te cinequia te cinemoi, Chiruqualai, Chiraboya te cinema, Chirakaya te cinema, Leila Quia te cinema, Ilakaya te cinema, Chirubaba te cinema, Alakia de cinema, De la Quia cinema, Ilakaya te cinema, Irakanama ade. Kulati cinema, te cinema, Ilakaya te cinema, Delakinama ade, Shukodaya te cinema, Ilakaya de Kanama ade. I'm hearing there's gifts from you coming in from you from the Lyrans. So don't be surprised if you start like getting downloads from Karnak, downloads from the pyramids, start seeing different pieces and parts of lives that you've lived. They show me specifically like when the Nile's waters were way up. Kuraba de cinema, cinema, delicanama ade. I'm watching Aphrodite show up now. Show me an image of Aphrodite walking in now. Alea de esine, kalai de esquia de esine, malairama de elcanama ade. Shidabale, Oyati Isina, Kure the Isinema, Ilakanamade, the Lyrans have now gotten up and have walked away. They're here supporting you, but Aphrodite's now coming in on the backside of us, or the backside of you. Alakoyate Isine, Shidabale, the Isinakoya, the Isinema, de la Ka de Isine, Alayate Isinemo, Jurukale, Uyate Isine, Alakanama Ade, Shidakolai, Lekure, the Isinamade, long white flowing dress, beautiful diamond energies on the crown. Spiked up, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Long, like curly blonde hair. Wearing this very big teardrop diamond energy pendant thing right here. As I'm looking into the diamond right here, it's like glistening from the sun. As the sun's pouring down into the diamond, it's like hitting it right at the perfect spot and going right into your pineal gland in the back of your head right now. Kirabati Sunamo, do Yelakayu, Yelakoya de Sinamae, Tirabale de Sinama, Delakia de Sine, Lakinoma Ade, should be the Elikinoma Ade. Just feel the crystal, beautiful expansion coming into the back of your pineal gland right now. As it's going into your pineal gland, it's just expanding the consciousness further, bringing in more peace, more love. Dole Oyata Akinamae. Jurabalai at the Acidabogaya, Tirakayati Isinamae, Tiruga, the Adakayati Isinamo, Tirakiati Isinamo, Delakinamo Ade, Shurubo de Isinamo, Delakayati Isinai, Galaba, the Isinama, Dilakayati Isinamo, Lakinamo Ade, Sidabado, Delikanamo Ade. Kula de Isinama, Delakaya de Isinama, Didakaya de Isinamo, Dedikala, Iwiti Isinamae. Tiramana, Boya de Isinama, Dedakaya de Isinama, Tirakalai de Isine, Lakinama Ade. Kiraba, Bodi Isinema, Ilakaya de Isinema, Duelakaya de Isinema, Chirukola de Isinema, Alai, Oshinemae, Tirukola, Ilakanama Ade. As she takes it down from going into the pineal gland, it's coming down into the back of the throat now. As it's coming back into the back of the throat now, I'm seeing many of your throats expanding with this beautiful image of a beautiful land, a beautiful world, a beautiful earth. Layakoyati Isinema, Laiyati Isinema, Dalakira wa Ilakanama Ade. Everything looks clean and crisp and beautiful, like it's not gold, but it's like white, like Greece, like looks like with all of the beautiful ocean, and it has the buildings that have that beautiful white with the blue and all that. It's like a world like that. It's so beautiful. It's being projected into your throat right now. They also showing me Hathor coming up now. Wow, the goddesses are so very active right now. You can tune into any of them. Hathor is coming up now. Alakwati isinema, delekwati isinema, lealakayati isinema, atilakayati isinema, irakanama all day, coming in, kneeling before you, gula ilakayati isinema, delekalai, shiraboda isinema, delekwati isinema, ati isina, ilakayati isinema, lekidama all day. She stands up now, guayati isinema, ilakanama all day, stands right next to Aphrodite, guayata asine, shirabale, ilakinama all day, shumade, ilakiati isinema, hialakayati isinema, ilakinama all day. She's gonna come down into your heart right now. Kala ide cinema elakai tilabaliate isina elakai ti cinema oda elakanama ade further expansion of the heart like ti isanai tilemari elagia di cinema di la quieti isinai tilabalai lekinama ade shigore lekilama ade cinemoloi. Just feel the expansion in your hearts right now. Just feel the healing in your heart right now, the expansion, releasing all that no longer serves you, transmuting it back into light, whatever you're ready to release, whatever you're dealing with right now, just take it, scoop it up out of your heart and just hand it over, just give it up. Like with the isinamade, in the most gentle of ways, of course, as you are ready, release it, let it go. Like with the isinamade, as you, in your mind, let it go, and you think about just dropping the baggage and dropping the pain, and I'm done suffering, and I'm done being in pain, just let it melt off of you like butter. Just let it melt right off of you, and feel the release of not worrying about it anymore. Feel the release and the ease in your body of letting it go for this moment, letting them transmute it. I don't know about any of you, but I think we're all done suffering, all done dealing with pain, depression, sadness, anxiety. We're all done with addiction. We're done living in a world that just continues to try to make us sick. The more you rise above whatever they're trying to give you, the more you don't eat it, you don't drink it, you don't take it, you don't smoke it, the more you just keep rising and rising and rising in your frequency, until you're just flying over all of the stuff that's trying to hurt us. It's like, why are we living in a world that is literally, why are we selling stuff that's trying to hurt and harm us? Like, what is the point? The biggest thing you can do for yourself to say F you to all of these systems is to get as healthy as you can. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, get so healthy that nothing can thwart you off of your grounding, your footing. You be so strong in your emotions, so strong in your mind, so strong in your body, so strong in everything. Now is not the time to lie down and be a doormat, or to be a victim or anything. Like, now is the time to really take it one step at a time and begin taking care of yourself, even if it's just a little thing every day, doing for yourself, showing up for yourself and saying, you know what, I'm here. There must be a reason I'm here. There must be a reason I'm breathing. There must be a reason my heart's still beating. I'm here. I must have something to do. I must be here for some reason. So, like, I might as well, if I got to be here, I might as well figure out how to feel good. Like, that was my number one thing when I sobered up. I was like, God, well, if I have to be here and I can't use anymore, then I got to figure out how to get happy. I got to figure out how to be joyful. I got to figure out how to be at peace with all of this chaos that I've created. And I did a lot of things to shift and change my mind, my body, my spirit, all of it. It took a lot of trial and error, but you'll eventually get there. I'm going to tune back into these beautiful, beautiful beings. Alakamadi esinamaye, Turalai elakayeti isinamaye, the elakoyete isinamaye, Hodu Shinamo, Lakia Udi Isinamo, La Ayalakayeti Isinamo, Delakio di Isinamo, Churukolai Idekinamo day. I'm seeing like your halo over your crown right now being activated, and as it's lighting up, I'm seeing like almost looks like a spotlight from the source coming down into your crowns right now. Alaku mati isanai, Tirabalai, Budi isinamo, Queti isanai, Lakayati isinamo, Tidoquariati isinamo, Walakiati isinamo, Delaquetu isinamai, Laelakunamo adai, Shurqueti isinamai, Tinamalaya de isinama, Kaya de isina, Elakoya de isinamai, Udi isinamo, Jurakaya de isinama, Elahia Laquayati isinama, Elakinamo adai, Shutupula de isinamai, Dilakanama adai. We're going to come into the root. Making sure the solar plexus, the sacral, now the root is all connected. Everything's connected. Gloria te esenoye, tenamalea quea, iate esinamoye, di elekinema ade, kenamoati esinamoye, la carti esinamo ade. They're showing me I'll have to share a picture of that on my shorts or something, or my post. But they're showing me like these stars, like these blue stars. Coming right into your root area. We're just going to finish this activation up. They showed me Aphrodite's hand on my left, Hathor's hand on my right, on your shoulders. They're showing me you have all the support that you need on your path. You have all of the support that you need on this path. You've got guardian angels, you've got archangels, you've got beautiful war angels, you've got angels that will help and assist you, you've got guides that are here to help and assist you. It's not that they're behind the veil, it's not any of that now. We're literally walking with them. They're not in some off distant land. They're right here with us, within us, around us, surrounding us. Like, our guides are here to help and assist us right now. They know what we're going through. They know, they can see what is happening on our planet and what is happening within each and every one of you. You are that important to be seen by the realms. You are important. You are very important. So much more than what you see in the mirror. So much more. God, if I could only explain how much more you are than what you see in the mirror. We are so vast and so powerful and so beautiful, and we have so much in us to be explored and to be experienced and to create. And we didn't come here to live in pain and in suffering and to blame each other and to divide and to be at war and to do all of these things. Like, we literally have so much in us that wants to shine so bright in our hearts and in our minds. There's so much that wants to be expressed through each of us. Literally, like, it's incredible when I see some of my clients that I work with. I see the beauty and the brilliance and the genius within you and what is in there. And what's beyond the human that wants to be created on this planet. And it's so vast and so beautiful. And so many of you are stepping up and stepping into creating things for yourselves, moving out things and bringing in things that you actually want to be doing with your life. It's so beautiful to see. And there's nothing greater than being able to think for yourself, create for yourself, do for yourself, take care of yourself, and to just be at peace on this planet, on this crazy, chaotic, planet. It's so beautiful. When you can just walk the earth and it's okay. Everything that's happening, it's okay. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's okay. It's okay. And I say that with all due respect of everything that is going on, good and bad, because I know that all the bad that's going on is absolutely, there's a reason for it, and those that are the ones that are doing that stuff will have justice brought to them, and the people and the souls that are dealing with the tragedies and the pains, they will have justice brought to their lives. I know that. I know it for a fact. I know that everybody has come here to experience pain and suffering, and none of us want to deal with that kind of stuff on this planet. We don't want to see it. We don't want to be a part of it. We don't want anything to do with it. And yet it's happening on our planet. And I just know that there's a reason behind all of it. And I know that where I can help, I will help, and where I can serve, I will serve, and where I can show up, I'll show up. And I would encourage you to do that as well. Wherever you are needed, wherever you can be of service, be it. Whether it's on the internet, whether it's out in the community, whatever, like every one of us, we're literally all the same. And so when we put ourselves helping this person or doing this for this person, we're helping each other, we're serving, we're loving each other. The few are the ones that want the destruction, not all of us. I truly believe every human that is, not dealing with all that are here to be loving and kind and caring. And everybody has their time and season to deal with their pain, turmoil, and suffering. And, when you're in it, it sucks. When you're out of it, it's like, you've done it. You've gotten out of it. You've gotten out of your pain and suffering. Breathe for a minute. Breathe from that dark night of the soul. Try to enjoy the moments that you get. Try to enjoy and be excited about life, because I do believe a lot of good is coming to us. I've watched for the last 10 years, I've watched the world just shift and change behind the scenes. And it's like we're not going through all of this only for everything to just end. That's not what we're doing. We're literally shifting timelines. We're shifting our world quickly. And I mean, you've seen it shift. And so I think it's important to just keep your mind on the world that you want to live in, not the world that's being presented to you. The more people that see all of the pain and suffering on the news, the more they're creating it. You're looking at the pain, you're looking at the war, you're looking at all this stuff. And I'm not saying don't look at it. I'm just saying when you do look at it, and you put energy out there towards it and put fear and it's like it's literally creating more and more of it. And the solution for me is to, like I said, be of service where I can be of service. If I can energetically do something, I'm there. I show up wherever source God wants me to go, I'm there. And I think having that willingness in our hearts and our minds to help my neighbor, help this person, that's contributing to the new energies that are created, the new that is trying to transpire, being kind, being gentle, and being what you want to see in this world. You want a peaceful world, then learn how to be peaceful. You want to be in a world where you're treated nicely and people respect you and love you, then go out to the world and first of all respect yourself, but then go out there and be that to other people. And I'm rambling, so I love you all so much. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video if you like these kind of videos. I hope this activation for the 12-12 helped you, serves you in all ways. I appreciate you so much, and I'm loving you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.